Amidst the bustling crowds of the Louvre Museum, a solitary figure captured the world's attention. Amidst the bustling crowds of the Louvre Museum, a solitary figure captured the world's attention. Without saying a word, he became the internet's biggest mystery of 2025. But who was this man in the fedora hat, staring at the art as if he were on a mission? Today, the truth comes out, and it will surprise you. The case started with a single photo taken in Paris. In the background of the image, a young man wearing a trench coat and a fedora hat appears, intensely observing a painting. The scene was so iconic that it went viral in a matter of hours. The nickname? Fedora Man. Theories exploded across social media. Was he a spy? A time traveler? A mysterious detective? Or just some eccentric individual? The story began to take on a life of its own. It wasn't just about a cool picture anymore. It was a full-blown investigation. People weren't just sharing the photo. They were analyzing it, zooming in, looking for hidden clues. What was he looking at so intensely? Why the old-fashioned attire? Every detail became a piece of a puzzle that millions were desperate to solve. The Fedora Man wasn't just a person. He became a character in a story we were all writing together. The internet had found its new favorite enigma, a modern detective story unfolding in real time within the hallowed halls of the Louvre. TikTok profiles, Twitter threads, and YouTube channels began dissecting every pixel of the image. Body language analysts, self-proclaimed internet detectives, and conspiracy theorists joined forces in a massive digital manhunt. One user even claimed, "He's analyzing the art like someone looking for a clue." This comment alone sparked hundreds of new theories. Was he searching for a hidden message in the brushstrokes, a secret left by the artist? Others suggested it was all a cleverly orchestrated social experiment by the museum itself, designed to generate buzz and attract a younger audience. The idea was plausible. After all, what better way to go viral than to create a living, breathing mystery? The online chatter was relentless. Debates raged on forums, with some people creating elaborate backstories for the Fedora Man. They imagined him as a character straight out of a noir film, a lone wolf on a secret quest. The Louvre, once just a backdrop, became the central stage for this global phenomenon, its ancient artworks now part of a thrilling new narrative. The Fedora Man had officially become a legend. But the mystery finally came to an end just days later. The young man himself came forward, Juan David Agudelo, a Colombian student of visual arts. He stated that the captured moment was completely spontaneous and that he was simply deeply immersed in the painting Liberty Leading the People by Delacroix. No conspiracy, no secret mission, just a young artist lost in a masterpiece. However, the impact was already made. The bubble of mystery had burst, but the legend of the Fedora Man persisted. Juan David explained in an interview that he had always been fascinated by art history and that his outfit was simply his personal style, inspired by classic films. He was completely unaware of the photo being taken, let alone the global storm it had created. He described the experience as surreal, waking up one morning to find his face all over the internet, attached to wild stories about spies and time travelers. He was amused, but also a little overwhelmed. The internet had built a myth, and now the man behind the myth was stepping into the light, revealing a much simpler, more human truth. Even after the revelation, the meme became a symbol. Juan David was affectionately nicknamed the Louvre Detective. Brands used his image for marketing campaigns. Artistic profiles created fan art depicting him in various mysterious scenarios, and the Louvre gained a new, modern legend. The internet had transformed a quiet moment of contemplation into a global phenomenon. His story became a case study in digital culture, showing how quickly a narrative can be built and shared. The Fedora Man became a shorthand for intense focus and a deep appreciation for art. People started visiting the Louvre specifically to stand in the same spot, to try and see what he saw. Juan David himself embraced his newfound fame with grace, using his platform to talk about art and encourage others to visit museums. He showed that behind every viral sensation, there's a real person. And sometimes, the reality is even more interesting than the fiction we create. What this case truly reveals is the incredible power a single image holds today. It highlights the speed at which we transform ordinary people into myths. And it shows how mystery, whether real or imagined, still captivates the collective mind. The Fedora Man saga wasn't really about a secret agent or a time traveler. It was about our own desire for stories, for intrigue, for something more than what meets the eye. We all became detectives, piecing together clues, because we wanted to believe in the magic of the unknown. Perhaps the real secret wasn't hidden in the painting, but in the way we all chose to look at it. The story of the Fedora Man is a mirror reflecting our own imagination. It reminds us that in an age of information, we still crave a good mystery. And sometimes we're so eager to find one that we create it ourselves, turning a simple moment of artistic admiration into an unforgettable tale. So, what about you? Do you truly believe it was just a curious student? Or do you think there's something he didn't tell us? Let me know your theories in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like and subscribe for more deep dives into the internet's greatest mysteries.